I know why. I forgot that mic was off. I don't remember why I turned that mic off. But yeah, I'm here. See, it's so many mutes to remember. I have my mic mute on my mic, and then I have OBS mute. It's crazy. Thank you for the raid, Alex. How was your stream? What were you streaming? I know you're playing Phasmo with, or were you playing Lethal or Phasmo? I don't remember. Maybe both with Wink. My brain's confused. Weekend in review. Okay. Dude, Genshin collab with you? Ooh, nice. Too many offline streams. Yeah. Did you guys make sure that he did his intro? Oh wait, yeah. Sorry. Excuse me. Konnichiwa, everybody. Konbanwa. That's not. I don't even have to say that. Konnichiwa. Made Connie at your service. Did he do it? Did he do it? Did you guys make sure? I said that in the most like American way possible too. uh, you did do it. No, I'm gonna go full it. Every time someone raids in, I will say it too. I am no coward. I'll do it if I remember to. I probably won't. I'm too forgetful. Yeah, we're finishing danganropa. Hopefully, unless it's like gonna throw a surprise at us. Like I don't know, throw us for a left. Like you know, I don't know. We'll see. I'm guessing we're gonna finish it today. Look at Stewart's back. Look at him. Look at the little guy. Alex is doing ASMR on Friday, just spreading the word. What kind of ASMR? Is one of his negative affirmations again, or his positive affirmations? Also, hi Decaf, and also who else was here? Musa, is it Musa? Musa Cheese? Musa's Chill? Muslim? Maybe. He's reading proposals. Damn. Interesting. Mushili. He's looking for a partner. Well, I mean, you can read proposals. You don't have to necessarily be looking for a partner. Also, he asked you to approve. I was gonna say, also, if I just run out of the room for no reason without saying anything, I'm probably gonna go throw up. Because I ate something before stream, and I don't know if it was bad or not. So, then we'll find out, I guess. It would be wrong to say that I was swaying side to side. I was actually shaking rather intensely. I'll be fine. It's fine, you know, it happens. Hottie tried to make you her brother today. What? Was it chicken? Yeah, it was chicken. How did you know? It's always freaking chicken. Really? Hottie wants to be a part. Wait, where does Hottie fit in? No, I didn't forget to wash my rice. I always remember to wash it with soap and everything, you know. Okay, I'm kidding. Okay, don't ever wash your rice with soap. It was actually shaking rather intensely. The room I was in, I was shaking from side to side. The shaking was quite irregular. I just can't listen to this noise anymore. Let me get past this. Just when you thought that the series of small shakes, it would suddenly start shaking violently. Every time that happened, I had to steady myself with my foot. Yeah, that would make the tree super complicated. There's a pork, don't blame chicken. That's true. It's just. I think I'm not sure what was wrong with the chicken, but we'll see. I couldn't stand very well, but for me, it was very comforting. I never thought not knowing what to expect could be so fun, so I was feeling rather excited. Last time we had like a really messed up dream, I remember. What? Apparently Jay is Hani's brother now. Yeah, we can't. I'm sorry, Decaf. We have a little bit of a family tree, and it's a little bit complicated. And as much as I respect, mommy, mommy Co, it's just, it makes the tree so much more complicated. That would just make me Hani's sister too. It would just like, or maybe I got left in the adopt. Oh, hi, Hani. How are you? Maybe it would just leave. Maybe I get left at the adoption center and Alex just gets adopted, I mean, that's kind of what happened with Shiro and Cabbage. Oh, thanks, Stream Elements. I didn't know I was live. I really did not know that I was live. I really appreciate that. But I figured I'd get bored of a feeling soon enough. No, apparently Alex was gonna be adopted by your mom, but Alex and I are twins, and it's either one of us gets left behind or both of us go. Like, I don't know what's the situation here, We'll have to see, But I figured that I'd get bored of this feeling. So, oh, okay, I said that's what I was expecting. For me, a person who is loved by talent. Detecting regularities among irregularities won't be difficult. How boring. Do you like ships? On the other side of the dark room, I heard a voice. It was clearly directed at me. Oh, okay. You're not even mad. Not even mad. Yeah, I would love to be adopted into the family. Sure. Another set of parents? Let's go. I got Cabbage and Shiro and then Mamiko. If I got adopted, I'm putting your hand in warm water every night, of course. No, if all of us were brothers and sisters, the family tree would be simplified. No, it would not. I mean, I guess, if you're saying brothers and sisters on top of the family tree we already had, that'd be even more complicated. But I think maybe if we're only brothers and sisters, that would make it easier. Yeah, for sure. It was clearly dark to me. You looked like you were having fun, so that's what I assumed. You do like ships, right? Ships? Oh, that's right. That's it. So this is a ship. You just realized that now? Is it really that funny? Hey, if you want, here to talk a little? The silence was starting to bore me. Instantly, I saw his true character. The over-familiar attitude, the friendly smile. But under that thin skin, I could detect a foul, offensive odor, like some kind of putrid slime. In a sensible way, of course. How should I put this? It was a smell exclusive to those who were already finished. Nice to meet you. I'm Nagito Komeda. Yeah, I know. You know what? Here, I got you, chat. Only I will suffer. Now you guys don't have to hear the boat sound. I will hear it still, but anyway, lucky me. It's been a while since anyone was willing to talk to me so to share a room with a person like that. I'm definitely lucky. Lucky. Ah, so that's your talent then? What a boring talent. A boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. But for someone I'm meeting for the first time to say that so suddenly, that's because I have luck as well. Huh? Even I possess a talent as boring as luck. Possess? Huh? I'm starting to get really interested. Who are you? You're obviously from Hope's Peak Academy too, right? So you're one of us. Ah, but that's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, can you tell me why we're here? How did we end up here? How boring. Sorry. I'm often told that I'm terrible at making conversation. Not you. This world. Huh? This world is full of boring people. People who lack talent stick together and oppress those who possess, who do possess talent. Oh my gosh, my brain. Even though they're known, they know they're insignificant. They don't try to acknowledge their true superiors. They're profoundly desperate to drag them down to their level. And because of those guys, this world has come to a deadlock. This world has stopped evolving. How boring. Well, the world is shaped by the will of a majority. It makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we're in our present situation. Perhaps does that have anything to do with the reason you're here? I'm gonna hear the sound in my sleep, genuinely. Boring people make no contributions to the world, not even a speck of dust. That's why my teachers taught me that a certain degree of selection must be performed. Looks like they had high expectations for you, huh? That's completely different from me. But what are you planning to do? Now that you've ended up like this, there's nothing that you can do, right? Listen well, using people is a talent too. It is now my turn to use that person just as they used me in the past. That person? Are you talking about ultimate despair? But how? I mean, they're already... I have it with me. The contribution that the person left to me, even now, it rests in my pocket. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely lucky. I can't believe I'm speaking with someone as amazing as you. Oh. Then will I be able to see her again? Who? Who's her? Now there's music. Maybe this will make it lessen. Will I be able to see that person I hate with every fiber of my being again? And this time, will I be able to kill her this time? The person I hate so much. Hate? Explain your hand. This. The end of a bandage? Oh! Wait, the nails. I just noticed. Is that a woman's hand, right? Isn't that amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand after all. Even now, it still hasn't rotted. Hey, maybe that means it's becoming one with me. Isn't that amazing? I've successfully become one of the ultimate despairs, my sworn enemy? See, so you salvaged the body. You really are a boring person. Huh. I don't want you to misunderstand. I just want her to, I just see her as an enemy, you know? Because she's my sworn enemy because I hate her so much. That's why I took her power. And for that, wait, huh? Do I hate her? Oh, that's strange. Huh? Oh my gosh, there's a lot of house. Look at the window. We're finally here. Oh, this is great. They couldn't play like boat sound number 3, 2 or something? They only have one boat sound. You're starting to see it, right? Chaparrock Island, isn't it? Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's gonna happen on this island once we get there. What's going to happen? I can already predict what will happen. Huh? I already know because I'm loved by talent. Okay, now it's stopped. Now you guys won't hear the boat sound. The voices. The voices. But no matter what happens, it's no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There's no reason we'll ever meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thought, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't play along, do you? Oh my gosh. Okay, thank goodness it's gone. Huh? What is this? It's a door. There's a door. Huh? A door? Why is a door here? Where am I? How did I get here? What am I supposed... Where am I supposed to go? Hey look, a nice classroom. Huh? Isn't this... classroom? Even so, it's a very strange classroom. Why am I in a place like this? I went inside the ancient ruins with everyone else. And I arrived at a place that looked like a trial ground, but then why? It's not connecting. I don't know why I'm here. It's like there's no connection between how I left the trial ground and how I ended up here. It's just like before, when we were all gathered in the classroom just before we arrived at Jabberwock Island. But where is this place? Is this somewhere on Jabberwock Island? Don't. Oh, hi, Monokuma.
Ahem, ahem. Testing, testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then. Welcome to Hope Speak Academy, you guys. At this point, I shall explain the graduation exam to you all.
Okay.
So please assemble at the gymnasium immediately.
Wait, is this is this real? Because I know Monokuma said that we're all gonna graduate or whatever, but we fell asleep. You know what? A lot happened. We fell asleep, and then there was like people showing up, and then the screen was glitchy, and then we watched Nagito's video, and he had a weird voice at some point, and it was a lot for me. Did you say what I think he said? He definitely said what he said. What he definitely said it. He said, "Welcome to Hope Speak Academy," but why would this place be Hope Speak Academy? Not just that. What is this graduation exam? Isn't it killing over already? I mean, I guess we'll find out. I mean, we got metal plates here. And we got the cameras, the clock and stuff. Let's just leave. We don't need... We've seen the classroom before. We know what a classroom's like. Oh! Even the hallway doesn't feel like a school. What a creepy place. It doesn't look like a normal school. It's definitely a lie. There's no way this is Hope Speak Academy. Is this creepy place the Hope Speak Academy that I admired for so long? It's probably a building Monokuma made just to startle us, just like the fun house. That's it. That's definitely it. Monokuma said come to the gymnasium, right? And I'll go and definitely clear things up. Oh, interesting. This is where it came from. Oh, interesting. Gamba, let me in. Let me in. I remember. Let me in. Ugh, okay, whatever. Whatever. I guess no Gamba. Okay, found the gym. The gymnasium is here, right? Alright, I'm going inside. Sounds like I might be waiting, but I'm not gonna cower away anymore. And so I braced myself and cautiously opened the door. Chapter 6. I'm sure nothing's gonna go wrong. I'm sure it's gonna be a pleasant end to our trip, in fact. I wasn't prepared for what was waiting for me on the other side of the door. The gym. What do you mean? It's a gym. Like you go to a, like it's like man, I really need to go to the gym, but like, you know, the place that's labeled gym, like I wonder what's going to be behind the door. Like
damn right.
Yo, Hajime.
Yo.
You heard the announcement and came here too. You guys did too, right?
What's going on?
Hey, what do you make of all this? Monokuma said this place was Hope's Peak Academy or something.
That is...
That can't be possible.
Well, yeah.
I ever go to a cafeteria and there's tables and chairs and food. That's crazy. I know. Like, I never thought of that. Like, Hajime is making real revelations right now. Hello. How does it feel to return to long-awaited Hope's Peak Academy?
Why, you.
You. Hey, where are we? Where do you lock us up this time? What a shock! I just told you this is Hope's Peak Academy.
Of course not.
There's no way, but that's true.
No.
Oh, but it is. I mean, this is definitely Hope's Peak Academy. Well, what's left of it anyway? What's left of it?
What?
Did I tell you before? Unfortunately, Hope's Peak Academy fell to ruin.
Lies.
You're serious about that? I don't believe it. But of course it fell to ruin. I mean, they weren't doing things that they deserved to be ruined for. What do you mean?
I don't like this.
Anyways, I'm pretty disappointed. I went to all this trouble to bring you to Hope's Peak Academy and you don't feel surprised or nostalgic?
Fine.
Oh well, it's not like I did this for you guys. Even if you don't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone is feeling nostalgic right now. Someone.
Don't fuck with me.
Enough with this. Just spit it out already. Where'd you take us? So, I'm not certain of my memories. I believed we entered the ancient ruin and...
In other words...
It means... Excuse me. I made this Hope's Peak Academy between the door to the ruin and the inside of... Wait. I made this Hope's Peak Academy between the door to the ruin and the inside of the ruin. Okay? What do you mean between?
Hey.
What do you mean made?
What's this?
Oh my. Are you getting the grumblies that only knowledge can satisfy? Good, very good. It's fine to hurry along to the graduation exam, but it's in my nature to provide a little entertainment. Entertainment, you're planning to make us do something, aren't you?
No way!
It's nothing to be cautious about. It's not like you'll be making life exchange or something like that.
Shing!
You know how you missed chapter 5, but... we're catching the final. All good, you know, it happens.
Huh?
And what makes this... What is a graduation exam?
Hey,
Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know. On one hand, I'm really happy that you're going to graduate.
Are you
But
sure
on the
about
other
this?
hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world.
So...
That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. So how are you doing, Elijah? Whether you want to leave Jabberwocky Island or stay here, huh?
Why?
Obviously, we're gonna get out of here. Excuse me, there's no way that we stay here.
That's right.
This is annoying. Just hurry up and let us choose. Let us choose right now.
No!
Can't do that. The main cast hasn't arrived yet. Main cast? Am I thinking of who it's gonna be?
Hey,
Meaning you guys are just extras until the guest of honors arrive.
damn it!
So enough complaining already. Hurry up and start researching the outside world. What do you mean?
Uh-huh.
I have dispersed all my teaching materials you need for the research throughout Hope's Peak Academy. Well, I don't think that this needs to be said, but all the information is accurate and contains no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is gonna hate me. So please rest assured and strive to do your best during the field trip. And as usual, after leaving us with his cryptic words, Monokuma disappeared. Even if the setting has changed. Excuse me. Even if the killing was finished, he still had the same as usual. What is going on? Outside world main cast. Time unknown. Somehow I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey.
Like he kept insisting that this place is the Hope's Peak Academy. But it's impossible, right?
What are you saying?
How do I make it back to Hope's Peak Academy from a tropical island in the first place? It's impossible.
It cannot be.
There's no place for Hope's Peak Academy to exist on Jabberwock Island. I said I wanted to go back. I don't want to go back to this creepy place like this. What does that mean? So many things I don't understand have happened on this island. This building is really Hope's Peak Academy? This is Hope's Peak Academy? I've been admiring for so long. What in the world is going on? Damn it, why is it happening? Why? I was able to attend Hope's Peak Academy. I finally thought I'd become confident in myself. Even so, I wanted to become Hope. That's what you're thinking. I just stopped. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope has this amazing talent and a strong will. The moment you're born into this world, you either have it or you don't. It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope. That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you blinded by your admiration for Hope's Peak Academy that you couldn't even see that? Yeah. You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had a talent to begin with. Yeah, I think I'm pretty special for being picked to be with you guys on this island. I mean, that's something, right? I'm really a nobody then. You should have just left me alone. Why do I have to go through this, like something like this? See? So true. Be confident in yourself, Hajime. Did something happen? Huh?
Hey, bastard!
Now is not the time to zone out. Did we ever tell about Byakuya to the others? I think me and Chiaki only found out about Byakuya, and then we never told the others about the ultimate imposter. Sorry, it's nothing. I don't think I get it, but is that all?
I'm gonna do it!
As long as I don't beat the crap out of Monokuma, nothing's gonna be solved. Is that what it means?
Hey!
So what the heck is Monokuma anyways? He's not part of the Future Foundation, right? If you say that, then what is the Future Foundation?
Jeez.
Even Chiaki and Monomi are gone, our situation hasn't changed one bit. Which means the Future Foundation wasn't our enemy. That's the only thing I can think of.
You serious?
So they're not World Ender? Then we were tricked by Monokuma?
However...
The Future Foundation is responsible for trapping us on this island, right? Regarding that matter, I believe Monomi never once denied that.
Damn it.
Even if there are allies, they might not just be allies. Maybe Monokuma is telling us to investigate that information on our own. Chiaki said that she could not betray the Future Foundation, but if she were still alive, she would definitely would have helped us. No one even, even her just being with us would have been a big help. So what should we do?
Damn it.
Well, that's obvious. If we're gonna get out of here safely, we're gonna have to do graduation exam, right?
So annoying.
Graduation exam, huh? Not really good at taking exams. Well, I guess it's better than people dying.
Jeez.
Monokuma said something about a field trip, right? Does he tell us to investigate like we have been?
All right.
All right, I'm gonna do it.
Prepare yourself.
Like...
Yeah, we might be able to learn about something. About Hope's Peak Academy, about ourselves. I don't care if we don't know anymore. If we could just go back to our normal lives, I'm fine. So there's 0% chance of that happening.
Hey!
Hey, we can go home when this is over, right? No. Why could it have been you? I don't want you here, Soda. You're so annoying. We finally get off this island, right? If that's the case, let's all leave this island alive by any means.
Of course.
Hell yes. She's so adorable. He's right. Now's not the time to bemoan how unlucky I am. Where this place really is, what happened to Hope's Peak Academy, none of that matters. Important is, I need to leave this island with others. sacrificed so many lives in order to survive, just so we could do that. There's no way that we could stop now. But Monokuma should know already. I already know that that's what we're thinking. Oh my gosh. So why did he say that? We have to decide on our own whether or not we leave Jabberwock Island. Should have known already that we'd never choose to stay on this island.
Hey, hey!
So what are you gonna do? Can we start already? Well, what are we even looking for? Do we just have to investigate this weird building?
Even so.
I don't think that we'll find the answers to all our questions inside this building. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead for now.
Whoa!
Hey, you already going?
Jeez.
What is Heidi were thinking running ahead without being cautious?
Man.
She's obviously isn't thinking about anything.
However,
It'll be fine. There will no longer be any situations where we must exchange each other's lives.
alright!
So we should do our best as well. Like they say, it's not as scary if everyone stops at a green light. If we stopped at a green light, we'd never reach our goal.
Jeez. You're
Connie
pathetic.
already took off on her own. It might be faster if we split up and look around too.
Huh.
Like Soldier said, if there's no more killing, we don't have to worry about anyone betraying us anymore. Then let's get this over with and go home.
Later.
I'm gonna head. I'll see you guys later. With those brief words, Fuyu left the gym.
Excuse me.
I shall do my best to obtain a wonderful clue that will be useful to everyone. Now then, please excuse me. Sonia took a deep bow and then left the gym.
Oh my. Miss Sonia!
Oh my gosh. Ugh. Leave her alone, Soda. Leave her alone. I should hurry and start too. Just a bit more. Just a minute more and it's all gonna end. I'm gonna escape this nightmare and return to my usual peaceful everyday life. The only thing that we could do is to advance towards that hope. Even though I don't understand that a lot of horrifying things keep happening. For the sake of everyone who couldn't even make it this far, I'm definitely gonna go home. Okay. Oh! New Monokuma bears! What's the point of the coins if I can't use them? Is there anything here? Nothing, okay. Oh! How did I get here? Huh? That's weird. I was just in the hallway I would walk through to get to the gymnasium, but it's clearly different. Is this Monokuma's doing too? Is he trying to confuse us again? I don't know how he's doing it, but he keeps doing it over and over again. He's so persistent. I'm not gonna fall for his trap. There's no way that this will make me back down. Hey Sonia, it's me and you. This hallway, there's a strange feeling to it, no? As if an invisible wall has been erected to limit our movement.
I am concerned.
Is this just me? I don't know, Sonia. There's a lot of squares on my screen right now. Oh! Okay. Nothing there. You thought it was your screen? No, it's the game. Okay, so we have to go in here. That's the only place we can go, the dojo. There's a magazine on the floor. Is this a dojo? It's full of strange things that make me think that there's no way we're inside of school. Perhaps it's a mistake to expect the inside of a building to make sense. Monokuma dolls. Where are you? I don't think there's any Monokuma dolls here. if Yoko and Peko were here, they would have it would have truly wait what? Would have looked truly picturesque. You know, whatever. I just want to make sure there's no Monokuma dolls, that my eyes aren't deceiving me. Nothing hidden here. Oh, I got a message. Give me a second. Let me alt tab. There we go. Is this a manga? The title is Manga for Morons, A History of Hope's Peak Academy by Monokuma. What is this? Why is this manga such a suspicious looking title laying out in the open like this? Let's start with the history first, class.
Hey,
Reading manga is the third best way to learn about history. And what's the first, you ask? That depends on the person. So just as I thought Monokuma made this, it totally explains how suspicious it looks. I really just want to ignore it, but there's no way I can just do that. Fine, I'll look at it. I'll look at anything that might be a clue to getting out of here, no matter what it is. I picked up the manga off the floor and started flipping through the pages. An introduction to Hope's Peak Academy's history as narrated by a cutesy character on the cover. The story began with an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy is government-funded school. Yeah, we know this. Built for his hope. Your students chosen through scouting process. Hope's Peak Academy teachers serve as both educators and researchers of talent. Hope's Peak Academy isn't just a school of talent, it's a school of researching talent as well. Blah 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 blah. Suffering from declining funding, and then believes they will not be able to make progress with research of talent. They decided to implement a new system, reserve department. Oh, that's why they added the reserve department. Unlike the main department who scouts students, the reserve department utilizes a general entrance exam. Normal facility was hired and placed in charge of looking after the reserve department. Expenses and exam fees for the reserve department are quite high compared to most high schools. Nevertheless, Hope's Peak Academy received an endless stream of applicants. Hope's Peak Academy was now available to countless commoners, people who only cared about the brand. With this, Hope's Peak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and begin further research of talents. Well, you know, for the people funding your school to not be shut down, you ought to put a little bit more respect on them. Maybe just a little bit more. To create Hope's Peak Academy, Ernest wished a true genius would have to become mankind's hope. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred. An incident that triggered the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That's right. It was the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy was crippled by this incident and was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. The end. Huh? The ending was so sudden, like the manga that's suddenly canceled in the middle of its run. Plus the phrases mentioned at the end of the manga, tragedy, the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy, These names are so melodramatic. There's no way that these incidents really happened, right? This manga only mentions the names, so I don't really know the details, but no. It'd just be a waste of time to wonder about things that don't make sense. More importantly, I learned something because of this manga. Reserve Department. Department was only built to collect money. I was one of those reserve course students, right?
But hold on.
That's weird. Oh, you're here again.
Shing!
The thing that's weird is you, of course. Huh?
Hey! Hey!
Why did you forget that you were a part of the reserve department? The Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, right? But you should have known even before you entered that you had no talent, right? So I think it's weird that you actually forgot something like that too. What? What do you want me to say?
By the way...
Based on my assumption, the Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you're one of those reserve course students.
I got it!
Or you're willing to seal those memories yourself, huh? You wanted to be confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you. Yeah, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase memories of what happened. That is true. If it happens pretty often, now that I know anything about that though. Not that I know anything about that. Are you saying it's my fault I forgot? That's not it.
Come on!
When things get too inconvenient, you always get angry and try to brush it off. Well, that's expected of a reserve course student. Darn it. What the heck? Do I still have my pet? Can I release it? Can I set it free? I think I missed a Monokuma doll, if I had to be honest. If I had to guess, like in the first room that I was in. Where do we go? Oh, Soda's here. Sonia's not here anymore. Hi, Soda.
What's going on?
The hallway is kind of creepy. Can't go to places I should be able to. It's like some rule is being enforced for some reason. It's like there's an invisible wall or something. Oh, it's just like you guys are... Okay. It's just video game tutorialing me. Okay, I can't go that way. I can't go... Oh, I can go in there. Did you ever get one of the pets you get for having at least 9 hope? I don't think so. Is this a gorilla count? Any Monokuma dolls in here? No Monokuma dolls. Yeah, I did get the gorilla every time. What's the best one you can get now that I can't get another pet? Actually, I could just look up what all the pets are, because I'm curious. Oh. 9 hope. Danganropa 2 pets. Show me the pets. Is that a poo pet? There's a poo pet. You can get a poo pet. You can get the snake. And then you can get a piggy. You can get the gorilla. Oh, ew, it's a Monokuma. Oh, you could get Usami or Monokuma. I see. Oh, so you have to level out your despair and hope at the same time. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, that makes sense. I didn't know that. I just always kept my pets happy. Because that's what I thought you were supposed to do. Oh, I could have gotten a Monomi, but the game didn't give me a Monomi. I kept getting the gorilla. Yeah, that makes sense. Interesting. Oh, okay. I guess I just got unlucky with not getting a Monomi. Or Usami. This is another manga. It's lying on top of a desk. This one is Manga for Morons, The Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy, huh? Isn't the Tragedy of Hope's Peak, mentioned in the other manga too? Why is the Hope's Peak Academy went bankrupt and is a trigger for the biggest, most tragic, most awful event in human history? If I read this manga, will I be able to learn a little bit more about the incident? Took the manga from the desk and started flipping through the pages to see what I could learn about the event known as the Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. The story made a heavy use of outdated stylized drawings depicted characters solving mysteries. What's written here is the name suggests the tragedy of the Hope's Peak Academy occurred that hopes. I get it. Can we just get to the tragedy? The key player. Oh, Izuru. I didn't know Izuru was in this. Sorry, I got distracted. The clear player in the event was a student named Izuru Kamukura? Izuru was a genius known as a symbol of hope. Hope's Peak Academy used all their resources to develop him. Supposedly, Izuru was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents. Wielding superior talent for hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Izuru as the ultimate hope. To protect such rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Izuru's origins and identity. Because of that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of Izuru's existence. But Izuru, who was known as a symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrible incident. 13 students at Hope's Peak Academy Student Council, among the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Izuru. Interesting, okay. However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Izuru's superior talent and conceal the incident as though it never happened. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. The student uncovered that what the Academy did by making the knowledge public. It stoked the fires of the reserve corps students who had been long dissatisfied with how they had been treated. And then the uprising began. Okay. And that heralded Hope's Peak Academy's destruction. See, I'm just saying, if they just treated the reserve corps students better, none of this would have happened. Like, they were literally funding the school. They could have, like, it could have been turned out differently, I think. Also, if they didn't cover up the murders, that would have also helped too. Eventually, that incident would lead to a horrifying, devastating incident. An incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Danganronpa 0. A heavy sigh closed the manga. Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way that 13 people were killed at Hope's Peak. I mean, you just experienced, like, how many people dying? You're gonna be like, oh, no way. Surely not 13 people died before. What irony. Are known as a genius known as the ultimate hope to cause such a gruesome incident. A talent like that is too regal for society. It was trying to buy juice with the bar gold. Oh ho ho ho. You should be lucky that you're incompetent. Oh, well, thank you, I guess? He always has to lead up to something offensive. He's seriously pissing me off. But ultimate hope. Akito mentioned that before too, but it looks like it means something completely different here. What Nagito said was the true meaning of hope, but for Izuru, hope simply means talent. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. I wish they'd give me one of those talents so I didn't have to be reserve department. That's right. Reserve department. Here it said the reserve corps students in the reserve department began an uprising. Then what about me? Was I participating in it too? No, that's not possible. There's no way. I have no reason to do something like that. No, I probably was. Anyways, I learned about the tragedy of Hope Peak Academy, but the biggest, most awful, I have to say, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is far worse than incident, right? What kind of incident was it? Who's the other students that isn't incident? A certain student who secretly used the incident to their advantage. Who is that? The incident really messed up, but all it's doing is raising more questions. Mysteries just keep piling up. Is this classroom open? Nope. Is this open? It is open. Rawr. I've taken a total of 10,000 steps in this game. Let's go. Hey, look, Monokuma. What the hell is this room? Looks like a freezer or something. I'm just standing still. I might end up freezing to death. Should hurry up and investigate so I can get out of here already. Hey, look, a Monokuma.
I've been found.
Oh my gosh, this is making me feel nostalgic. Give him this. I remember this tarp. It was used in the carrying of what's her face's Mukuro. Or is it Muru? Is it Mukuro? Sure, I'll go with that. I remember it like it was yesterday. Manga for morons, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. I knew it. The next one would obviously be about this incident. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, huh? Just what was the incident really all about? It turned out to be something lame. I flipped through the pages of the manga and hoped that I was right. A story about a creepily drawn character who gets involved in such a horrifying incident. Is this drawing so grotesquely because the incident itself is that grotesque? Anyways, in the beginning of this creepy manga starts with this sentence: the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was simply the trigger. At first, the uprising by the reserve corps students that triggered the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. We initially hoped that to resolve it quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet, fostering a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. The movement was not confined to the internet, it began spreading and eroding the real world. The movement started, and it was indistinguishable from other demonstrations inspired by social unrest. But as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities too came to light. By then, it was too late. The ends and the means had vanished. The wanton destruction became their only goal. The strong butchered the weak. The weak killed the weakest among them. As soon as the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. As this violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear. As if the era was regressing to more uncivilized times, and senseless death was the norm. The media was oversaturated with death to the point where people would watch them while enjoying a meal. I mean, that's just a day of life in like modern day. You just turn on the news, 16 depressing stories, and then it's like a puppy found and adopted by family, and back to 16 more depressing stories. Really, that's how it always is. Sadly. By the time the world realized it had it was too late to stop what had happened. Feelings of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. Acts of terrorism and you live for happy puppy began occurring around the world. War waged in the name of despair. A war fought for not for principles, religion, or personal gain, just war, pure war. And because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement start by high school students progress to such a hopeless scenario? The explanation is the existence of a certain organization devoted to a certain student who influenced the Hope Speak Academy. A group called the Ultimate Despair. Instead of using the Hope Speak Academy's talents for the sake of mankind's hope, he used them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of society used their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. The powerful, influential created new values and morals to spread despair. And with this, they created the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. As long as ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. My heart was racing in my chest, but my body felt ice cold. It was because I was in the freezing room. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That was definitely all made up. I mean, if it's really true, then what's happening in the outside world? My family, my friends, the convenience stores I frequent, nearby bookstores, my favorite restaurant. What's happening to them?
No way!
Hey, are you seriously yelling at a manga? How crazy are you? Who would enjoy reading something like this?
What?
Oh my, you don't like manga? High school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy. Enough. What is this messed up manga? I thought you'd obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but for you to not remember such despair? That's the Future Foundation's fault, though. Thanks to them stealing your school memories. The incident that happened during the period has been completely removed from your brains. This incident really happened and actually forgot about it? There's no way that's possible.
What are you saying?
How many times do I have to tell you? All the clues are here. Are real. Please understand, I'm rooting for you. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live, well, just life in the outside world. See, so that's how it is. That's what he meant by what he said at the beginning. That's what I'm thinking about telling you. The outside world is like before. He's trying to make us feel despair towards the outside world, so we will want to stay on this island. But there's no way that I'm gonna do what he wants. Despair like that simply can't exist. The world should be filled with hope, just like now. Okay, hey, I'm all for rooting for hope, but like, let's just be for real for 2 seconds. Whether or not this incident really happened, what is in the world is the ultimate despair group. They're devoted to a certain student who guided Hope Speak Academy to its destruction. They're connected to the tragedy in the Hope Speak tragedy of Hope Speak Academy. Plus, the organization isn't just one person; it's a group of people. But if they're known as the Ultimate Despair, they might be high school students, right? Well, if they were actually able to do it, then I guess that's what they call ultimates. And are the killings not involved in the connect? It's no use. I'm going to freeze to death. I'm at my limit. I need to get out of here. Dude, that was close. I nearly froze to death. It's so cold. The wind tangle next. I guess whatever doors open, like, you know. Can't go in there. I guess we go in here? I should ignore him. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see him. He doesn't exist. Thank you for the hydrate. And stretch? Thank you for the stretch. I'll make sure to... I got you. I'll hydrate and drink water. You finally put water in your fridge. I'm glad for you. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh. Hey, Fuyu.
Jeez.
I went inside this room. Like bear just suddenly here. He keeps glancing at me. I wonder why. It's gonna be bad either way.
Damn right.
So I'll let you handle it. There's no way I'm gonna deal with that guy. I don't want to either. Oh my gosh. Did I just punt him?
Hiya!
Why, hello, Hajime. I hope you're doing pleasingly well. Are you pleasingly well? You're pleasingly well, right? What are you doing?
No, no!
Well, there was another thing I need to tell you about this for. I got bored of drawing manga. Can you forgive me for telling you by word of mouth? Should have done that from the beginning. I didn't want to read your manga in the first place. A high schooler doesn't like reading manga. It's like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like eating hot pots. I'm getting fed up with your blabbing. Hurry up. What do you need to tell me? It's about the key piece of information that you've been waiting for so long.
What?
Surprise! It's about the ultimate despair. Huh? Ahem. You know the term ultimate despair refers to a group these days.
Actually...
This is originally a title for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive. High school girl. The way that you want hot fat now.
Yes, indeed!
So it was Junko. I was gonna say it's probably Junko, but she now has a group of people, but like I didn't know for sure. Lady Junko Enoshima. Junko Enoshima.
Hey,
As a former ultimate despair, she created a despair brimming with charm and humor. And created the ultimate despairs. There was one really horrible person in that group.
Don't fuck with me.
Hold on a second. I don't know what the ultimate despairs are, but it's not easy to form an organization. There's no way people would join some messed up organization created by a high school girl. Humans are obsessed with their philosophy, have uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout the history, right? There's nothing strange about it.
Hey,
That holds true for Lady Junko. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those high school, echelons with powers. Her connection were the main reason that the incident became a tragedy in the first place. She even she even recruited people who wouldn't even be in position to neutralize the threat.
Huh?
And what was the purpose?
Huh?
What?
You.
What? They had a purpose, right? There's no way that they do it without any purpose.
Hey,
It's Junko's Inashima's despair, huh? For Junko, Inashima, despair is about purpose. It's a set of principles, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko Inashima as Junko Inashima. What are you saying? I'm a stuffed plushie. Hajime is human. It's exactly like that. Junko Inashima is full of so much despair that she truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving, and for her, everything is despair. What the? With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than the others. The idea had been slammed right into their minds. So the ultimate despairs who recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. Ah, I see. Now I'm confused. Why? Okay, so, well, okay. I know I'm a little bit confused, but so Nagito was Nagito's biggest enemy, and he somehow got one of her hands and attached it to his own. I think that's what happened. But, you know, I could just, you know, not be reading into it right. I don't know. All desire, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko Inashima. Like believers making offerings. Oh, wow, that's not what that says. Offerings to God. Like a mother providing food for their children. They dedicate all their despair so they can escape from despair. All Junko's Inashima's name. For example, killed their families and friends and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation. And to hopelessly top it off, they completely believed that something was they had to do. Hi, Olive. There's no way something like that crazy is possible. Did you know the final days of the reserve corps students during the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy? Final days?
in other words,
Junko has the power to change people's values. This is also the true of famous people throughout history. Hey, what do you mean the final days? What happened to the reserve department?
of course.
They fulfilled their roles as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so, 257 students of the reserve department all committed mass suicide. Mass suicide?
What'd you say?
All 2,357 students. It wasn't all of them. One person was excluded. That was me. Huh. Is it me?
Damn it.
I don't believe it. There's no way I could believe this. Ultimate despair, Junko Inashima. Doesn't scare me at all. I mean,
Bastard!
Junko Inashima is already dead. Huh? Ultimate despair is, yep. Yo, Fuyu. Hey, Fuyu, is it true what you said? Junko Inashima's already really dead? What? You didn't see? There's a book called Manga for Morons, Killing School Life in that bloody classroom. Bloody classroom? What? Oh, wait. Wait, what was that you said about the Killing School Life? The killings we were involved in, they were killings that happened at Hope's Peak Academy. As I recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her.
Well, yeah.
The killing school life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the 6 students who survived managed to escape the academy.
Hey,
For the manga about the killing school life, it was drawn with little silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind it failed the killing school life was Junko Enoshima. The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko Enoshima's dead?
like,
Turns out the killing school life was part of the whole big, most awful whatever incident. Junko took away the memories of former students of the Hope's Peak Academy, forced them to kill each other. Former students of Hope's Peak Academy. She took away their memories? That's just like us. Apparently the whole thing was being filmed with surveillance cameras and broadcasted worldwide. Psst. There's a limit to being a cruel person. The surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing. Hi, Glitchy. How are you? How was your stream? I guess yesterday, kind of? Or early morning? Very early morning? I just happened to be up and see that you were live. The surveillance cameras were broadcasting. It was good. Glad that was good.
so.
It was what, yeah. How are you doing? The students of Hope's Peak Academy are widely known as symbols of hope. If fortunate people will watch